Hello, I am Nathaniel Cutajar. I am curator for medieval archaeology at the National Museum of Archaeology in Valletta. Today I will be discussing an interesting item discovered here at the Inquisitor's Palace, consisting of a porcelain cup from the late Ming period. The item I will be discussing today is a apparently small item, but it is in reality a very precious discovery which was made within the museum of the Inquisitor's Palace. This historical building has been the object in the past of archaeological excavations, and a number of important items relating to the history of this palace have been discovered. Possibly the most intriguing item is this porcelain bowl we are showing today, which is a Chinese porcelain teacup from dating to the Ming period, the late Ming period. From the context of discovery, we know that the item probably dates to either the end of the 16th century or to the early 17th century. When this cup was discovered, it was in 15 small fragments and has been since carefully reconstructed. To the Europeans, Chinese porcelain was extremely precious and they considered it both exotic and the pinnacle of aesthetic perfection. And Europe was an avid collector of Chinese porcelain from China. These were brought over by the Dutch and by the Portuguese and sold all over Europe. This is the first time we are seeing an intact object from this period discovered in a historical Maltese context, and is therefore of especially precious historical value. What we can see here is a cup with a ring base and a flaring rim, which is typical of these Chinese items, and it is decorated with a recurring image of tripods, which are probably incense burners and small altars. These are items of cult, religious items, which in Chinese culture were meant to bring good luck. From an artistic point of view, this cup reminds us of something which we are often tend to overlook, which is that Chinese items did make their way to Malta during the period of the Knights. And there was the love and appreciation of chinoiserie, of the Chinese aesthetics. We think of Knights and we think of Baroque, of European Baroque, but alongside that Western type of art, there was also a Chinese style which was recognized and very much appreciated, not only by the Knights, but also by other elite groups. An especially interesting detail about this porcelain cup is that it is the oldest artifact found on the Maltese Islands, which documents a commercial relationship between Malta and China. This is in absolute terms, the oldest Chinese import we know about in Malta. It is a document, therefore, to how the Maltese Islands under the Knights, probably from as early as the late 16th century, was becoming part of the global market, of the globalizing effect of European trade. It shows how Malta, at the time of the Knights, was really not an inward-looking culture, but was very much open to the influences from all over the world, including cultural and economic influence from as far away as China, but also from closer Oriental countries like from Turkey.